Hello everybody, welcome back to Blue Neck Adventures. As always, I am your host, Rebel Squaw, and today we're going to be discussing apparel, clothing-wise, and what kind of gear you should be running with in the apocalypse. Stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. Like I said, we are going to be discussing what kind of gear you should be carrying with you while you are on the road or in the apocalypse, okay? Shit hits the fan type situation. Now, before I get into this video, I want to give a quick shout out to everybody who has shared my past two videos on social media, primarily Facebook. My past two videos have actually done pretty well views-wise as compared to my other videos, and that's because I never really shared them before. You know, I've sent a couple links to friends before, but they really helped out, so I highly appreciate it. Check these things out, man. These bangs. I've seen a bunch of people like getting sponsored by Bang or whatnot. It's actually really good. Obviously, I'm not sponsored because I'm a small channel, but this stuff is really good. My favorite is the Star Blast. For some reason, I just love it. So, like I said, let's get into the video. So, I get a lot of people when I talk to them about, you know, the apocalypse and survival and all that, and they really either ask me or we're getting into the conversation about what would you wear? What kind of apparel should be donning while the world is coming to an end? Now, this is strictly my opinion, and take it as you want it. But I always see these guys that kind of get into like the tactical kind of persona, you know. A good example here. Now, obviously The Walking Dead is a TV show, right? It's not meant to be perceived as, oh, we should follow this. Well, one character in the show that I just don't think has a good choice of apparel is Negan. When he's first introduced, you know, he's got these boots that are barely laced up, these tight skinny jean looking deals, and then the leather jacket. It doesn't look right to me. A leather jacket is, you know, there's no camouflaging yourself with it. There's no really room for additional storage or whatnot. Any pockets really besides your side pockets. It's very impractical, as well as maneuverability. Okay, if you are trying to fight someone off, or whether it's a zombie or whatever the situation is, leather jacket is not going to be your go-to choice. Okay, it's not going to do very good because you're not going to be very mobile with it. Okay, now moving on from that, as far as pants goes, I would not recommend jeans for the same reason that I just said with a leather jacket. You know, some jeans do have more pockets and whatnot, but I always say that cargo pants is the best way to go because they're very reminiscent of military style pants or bottoms, whatever you want to call them. And as far as having the multiple cargo pockets for storage or whatnot, and they're pretty decently durable. You know, a good workman's cargo pants, very durable, they're reliable, they can come in different patterns and whatnot too. So if you're, you know, in a woodland area, if you are in an urban area, doesn't matter, you can have different choices for patterns and camouflage to kind of blend yourself in if you're trying to keep eyes off of you. Now, one thing that I do want to say is when it comes to footwear, you can go a couple of different ways. Hiking boots could always be a decent choice. You want to have something that's going to have good ankle support as well, so if you're on the move quick, you're not going to roll your ankle or anything and then get yourself in a bad situation. Good, comfortable tennis shoes or running shoes. You know, if you plan to be very mobile on your feet constantly, then that would be a good idea. Okay, maybe even putting some of them Dr. Scholl's things in there, because you know you're going to be on your feet a long time. Once again, like I've been talking about in these videos, positive mental attitude. If I know that I'm going on a run or a scavenger run or whatever, and I'm walking around and my feet are fucking killing me because I decided to pick the wrong footwear, you know, sandals is not your best choice, obviously, right? So there's that as well with the footwear. Now, the apparel and everything really honestly depends on the environment that you're in, the conditions, weather, etc. So if you're in a colder climate, obviously jackets, maybe hoodie, wear a nice little beanie or something, keep your ears warm. That would be smart, right? But if you are, like, say where I am in South Carolina, and it's April or May and it's hot as hell outside, you're probably not going to want to be running around in a hoodie, sweating your what off, and then you're uncomfortable, you're fatigued, you're overheating, and now you got a problem. Let's stop for a second and get us a drink. Oh yeah. And as well, make sure, guys, to comment down below and tell me what would your outfit for the apocalypse be, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Now, I'm going to sidetrack here for a minute because I noticed something on the my bug out bag video, which I'll show you guys one more time. Right there. The bug out bag video is one of the only videos I've seen on my channel that's actually had a dislike. Now, hey, we're all entitled to our opinion, and I've said that for years. But the only thing that I wish that the person who disliked the video would have done was commented down below that video in the comment section what they disliked out of the video. Maybe it was something that they disliked that was in my kit or in my bag. Maybe it was something that they didn't see that I should have had, and they're like, dislike. But it would have been nice to have that comment, to have something that I can read off of and understand, and that helps me work on my video, Feedback is feedback. It doesn't always have to be positive, and I think that we learn more from negative feedback than you do positive. So if there's ever anything you guys may not agree with in my videos or whatnot, you are more than welcome to comment down below, and I will take a look, because I do value y'all's opinions. So, to kind of recap a little bit about what we've talked about, the whole tactical thing, it's kind of in the name. Might look cool, Maybe you want to look like the badass lone survivor in the apocalypse, You want to be the guy or gal that somebody comes across, they're going to think, oh, shit, I'm not going to take my chances with them. I'm going to move on down the road. But is that really practical? Really think about it, You don't want some big old bulky outfit that you may not be in the right shape to be lugging around in all day in scorching heat or what have you. Now, here's the thing. You'll see a lot of people that, whether they're military or not, will be like, they buy stuff from the Army Navy surplus store, right? And so they've got all this ACU digital camo gear going on and all that. Now, aside from my National Guard pack here, I wouldn't be wearing anything military style looking or anything like that, because now you're making yourself more of a target, right? You're kind of making yourself stand out. So I see a lot of guys that I see on YouTube that are prior military, blah blah blah, and they'll say their bug out bags are just a regular looking backpack or from outdoor rack or whatever. It's not even green, it's nothing like that. It could be black or red, blue, whatever. Now, yeah, it's going to stand out more, but you're not going to look like you're, challenge because I bet you that there will be people in the apocalypse that just, they want to try somebody, you know, they want to try to be the alpha dogs in the apocalypse, in the wasteland, and you know, they think that they're going to be top dog. So when they see somebody who might look like a challenge, you know, they're going to buck up and see what they can do. You know, they're going to run across the wrong person, and they're going to learn real quick that they just made a grave mistake. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, guys, I will be sharing these videos on Facebook. I'd highly appreciate any of my subscribers that have me on social media if you'll share the heck out of these videos, because it is actually helping, you know, and it goes along with the algorithm on YouTube and everything as well. So I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you in the next one.